you're like the rapper guy, next generation with the mainstream hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like your good music click. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
because you're always private about. You never really talk about your relationship,
Right.
even though you've been in a relationship since you were like 19 or something like that, right?
Right.
So
This is new one though. This is new.
I know, but your prior relationship was like your like high school sweetheart type deal or college sweetheart. So when you came out finally with Naya Rivera on the red carpet, public displays of affection. Listen, I was like, it caught my attention because first of all, number one, I think it's really sweet when you know a star, a celebrity is really open, especially a rapper. Like Jay-Z is very open about Beyonce.
Because you can't be hoeing around forever.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
not
saying?
all of them are like you. Not all of them are like you. So I thought it was a big deal when I saw that. And a lot of girls took it like, yo, they looked at you in a whole different light.
Straight up.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a lot of the girls, when we chit chat in the back, we were like, yo, I can't believe he's really out there doing red carpets. Yo, your nose was all in her hair. You're super close to her. Like, you were like, this is my girl.
Yeah, I got love for her, man. And she got love for me. She treat me like a king, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never got treated like that by a girl. Girls, of course, will do nice things or whatever, but she goes above and beyond. And on top of that, you know, aside from being like having her priorities right, she got goals. She's like determined. She's smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, she'll treat me like a king. Like if I'm working, you know, say I'm working in the studio till 4:30 a.m. I hit her up at 4:30, like, yeah, I'm about to come. And she be like, well, you hungry? You know, out of her sleep, make me some food, real food, like pasta. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And
she's trying to win, my G.
No, but she's real, and it ain't about nothing else but how we just genuinely like each other. You know how we be kicking.
How long have you guys been together?
We only been together for like 6 or something months. I don't even know, something like that. But I've known her for a little bit. So
how did y'all meet? Was it like you was at a party?
Man, I heard she thought I was cute. Right, so I was like, oh hell yeah, she fine as hell. Let me try and get this. So I saw her follow me on Twitter. And I hit her up on Twitter like, yo, what's up, man? Just like, you know, fucking around.
Because you guys are from two different worlds. I mean, she's on Glee.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
She listened to gangster rap, though.
Of course she listened to gangster rap. She was banging a Detroit mixtape. She said, my brother put me on a Detroit mixtape. I ain't never downloaded no mixtape ever off that piff. But I had to download it, man. I just was like, I was loving it. You know, she was like, and I heard your songs on the radio. And, you know, they was cool. But that's when I really got into it and was like, yeah, I want to like meet Big Sean, and, you know. So we hooked up. And we went out to our first date, some little restaurant, Italian restaurant. And then when I was kicking it with her, I was like, man, this is the type of girl I need. I need to quit like fucking around, messing around.
So she threw it on you, first date, second date, cause she cooking meals. She was open about the action on Twitter. She threw it on you. She was aggressive.
First date, we didn't even kiss or nothing. First date, we kept it.
Did you try though?
Nope, I ain't even try.
I respect it. Yeah. I appreciate a woman that's like, look, I know I'm the shit. So if I give it up now or if I wait till later, either way.
I feel like girls be knowing too. First date, girls be knowing this nigga, he gonna get it, he not gonna get it.
A woman always knows.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
off top.
Yeah.
Off top.
First date.
Y'all be knowing.
First convo, do you know if you're gonna give up the tail?
I mean, they know if they're intrigued. They know if you want to take it a little further. But you know.
Ain't that right, Zeno? First date for these girls, right?
You know.
They be knowing. But
they decide. You decide, like, okay, how long am I gonna wait? How long am I gonna entertain the situation? You know what I mean? Let's see where it goes.
I love
whatever.
It. I love it.
Nah, but she cool.
He's teasing it, you know.
You know,
you in love, my G.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
are you in love?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you in love?
Are you in love?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Now, second part of that. Was it easier for you to have a public relationship with, you know, I guess a mainstream kind of like celebrity because of Kanye's relationship?
No, I don't think so. I was like trying to be, like, I would have been public with my last relationship too. Only thing was we just weren't in the same place, and she was just always going bad. We'd always had like issues going on. It'd always be arguments and like.
So did you guys? That was your college girlfriend, right? Y'all
yeah,
just
but
grew
she did a
apart?
lot for me though. Like she helped me out so much, man, as a person. I still got love for her. I got a song like straight up dedicated to her on my album, with Miguel on it. And so, so I definitely got love for it. It's just like wasn't the right time for
So you guys just grew apart basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with the industry.
A lot of people be looking like, this nigga got on, he done got a Hollywood girl, he done got, and a lot of people like, obviously she's not white, but they be like, he got a white girl.
She's Mexican?
She's Spanish.
Do you know what's her nationality?
Puerto Rican, German.
Oh, okay. She got a white girl.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But look, black girls.
I'm just saying people just talking smack. When really, if they had a chance to know her, they'd be like, man, she cool as hell.
People just talk shit.
Yeah, people just love talking
And
shit.
some black girls give you a hard time if you ain't with a black girl. But if the girl's holding you down and you in love,
that's all that matter, man. And when they relieve your stress instead of adding to it, and they like make you want to be better, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
So Big Sean, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Laura.
I was just gonna ask: is it easier dealing with somebody that's in the industry also, as opposed to your former?
Sometimes they understand. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't speak for everybody.
Would she understand you a bit better when
She does personally, but I don't know if that's being in the industry. That just might be her personality. She understands. She like, she kind of like me. I'm somebody who I don't be trying to cause no conflict. I go with the flow. If it's a problem, I'm gonna let you know, and like, and boss up and tell you, and like, but I ain't gonna be trying to like bring no extra drama. So when you got somebody else got the same mindset as you, it's like it flows pretty good.
Y'all kick back, smoke blunts, drink. Like, how y'all? What's y'all chilling like? Drink 40s. What y'all doing?
40s?
Yeah, we be drinking 40s. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we be kicking. We be going different places, taking vacays. Watching movies, kicking it, whatever.
Regular stuff.
Y'all be shopping for kicks. These kicks you got on, these she's into sneakers too, the girlfriend.
Yeah,
she likes sneakers.
Yeah, she likes sneakers now. Yeah.
You got her into sneakers.
I be turning her on and stuff, like just how she be turning me on and stuff. I be turning her on and things. So I gave her a pair of my the Adidas, the first ones I did, the Detroit Players. They were super rare, all red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah, you got those.
I got those.
Yeah, and I had like one pair and it was ironically her size, so she got them. She was like, damn, I never was really into sneakers, but she was rocking them shit. So these
what about these you got on?
These the part 2s.
Okay.
They gunmetal. I don't have all the accents on here. It's a couple like lace locks and shit that's not on here, but it's definitely a map of Detroit in the shoe.
Oh, that's dope.
Heavy Detroit.
Let me see on the inside. Okay.
Yeah, Detroit Players.
What does it say right here?
It says Nothing Is Stopping You. That's a track off the album. It's actually like the first line on the album.
Oh, those are fly.
Nothing Is Stopping You. So these is the Detroit Players, and we got more different type of shoes, because these just the classic pro styles, right. But the Detroit, and they gonna come out they super rare though, just like the other ones. So they coming out the week of my album.
So what,
August
they make
27th.
like what, 200 pairs or something like that?
No, they gonna make a little bit more. They only made last time, I think they made 400 or something, like 400 and something pair, 500 pair, and they sold out like that day. So I think they gonna do at least a couple thousand pair, but they still gonna be super rare.
Are you gonna do like Ye did with the Yeezus album, where if you want to get your hand on the sneakers, you gotta buy the album, and then inside the album, the whole shit and all that other shit?
Nah.
What about apparel? Will that come with it?
Yeah, apparel's coming with these, and apparel's coming with the next shoe we designed, and it's an actual shoe. So you're gonna get way more apparel with that, and yeah.
Nice.
Adidas be showing. Shout out to Adidas, man, because they be showing that love. They put a lot of money into the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shoe brands and a lot of big brands that don't give artists money like that, but they really support not just me, but like I'm talking like 2 Chainz to ASAP to everybody. Like they put money in your pocket. And that's pretty tight.
On the other side, and I don't want to get controversial, hip hop has put a lot of money in their pocket.
Hell yeah.
Since Run DMC.
Straight up.
It's only right.
It's only right.
It's a great relationship.
That's right.
Transition into the music, the album. Talk to me about production. Talk to me about features. Where we at? What we doing?
It's a good goddamn album, man. We just put the trailer for it out just to preview. And that's virally. It was doing awesome, man.
I saw that. You put it on your personal YouTube page, right? Yeah, I saw that.
And what it was just like, announcing the date of the album. Yeah. But this album took a long time to make, because the last project I did was my Detroit mixtape and Cruel Summer. You know what I'm saying? And those both like did really well, especially my mixtape did really well in the streets and like got a few million downloads. Had like awesome songs on there. So I just wanted to make sure we elevated in every single way. From not just the music to the visuals, the videos, and wanted to try to push the envelope. And I put my head together with Kanye and his creative team, and shit took a long time to get together. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's frustrating. The Donda and when you say creative team, that's that Donda company. That's So how does that work? They oversee the visual aspects.
Yeah, they oversee. Yeah, like the different even like for my artwork on my album, I've been trying to put artwork out for every song that just ain't regular. It ain't like some shit that you could just go take. You know, it ain't a black background with the red writing on it and white writing and like this the name of the song. It's like, no, we straight up got a crazy photographer with crazy shit you can't duplicate. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like you would have thought I was making a video game. The things I had to do for some of these videos, I had to put on like different bodysuits, different like 3D things.
Well, how much creative control do you have? Are you ever like, this is too crazy? Like, I don't want this?
Yeah. If I be like, no, I don't fuck with it. But we put our heads together. We all sit and come up with it together. So that's, I respect that. And I respect that because they like, yo, Sean, you a superstar. Let's be superstar status now. And it's my second sophomore album. And I feel like I got a lot to prove. And people going to be surprised. Every person, it's crazy because every MC or like person I respected musically that I've sat and played this album for has respected me back and been like, man, you about to murk, so I ain't even like trying to hype it up like that. It's gonna be a good album.
So a couple things I want to get into a little bit further. Is it frustrating because it sounds like you have to wait on a lot of other cooks to finish your project?
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
it
frustrating
was.
For you?
It was like, obviously, the week Kanye put Yeezus out, that's when I dropped my trailers, that's when I announced my date but that's what it is, though. You got to let your homies get their moment off. You can't be like trying to like, it's all a process, and you make sure you got to wait for your time, but when you're ready for it, you just got to execute.
So you're comfortable in this team environment. This isn't a frustration for you as an artist. Like, yo, I need to get my shit off. I'm waiting for you to finish your shit.
It do get frustrating, but you just always got to remember that the time is gonna come, and when you bring good quality music, it don't matter when you put it out. That shit gonna get receptive.
And it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a team effort, man.
And then I guess the next piece of it is you come from working the underground and working that college circuit and working the internet and working that. Now you've reached, as you put it, superstar status, or your team kind of views what you need to do as that. What is your biggest fear in trying to balance where you started with where you're at now and bringing those fans along?
No, it ain't no fear in that at all, because especially that's why I go extra. That's why I put a mixtape out, because to keep those fans alive. Like, I really put my heart and soul into that Detroit mixtape. I put my heart and soul into Hall of Fame, and like just to always make the project better than the last one. Like, we work really hard, man. Like, No ID, much love to No ID too, man, because that nigga right there, he's a true OG. And I mean that in a sense, a true OG in the sense of, it's some of these older people, it's some of these people
call us old heads.
No. I'm not
no
old heads in the
disrespect.
sense of being old heads. I'm talking about with experience and who done this,
right,
and have had 10 albums plus, that won't want to share their secrets with the younger people. They don't want to share these secrets with the young niggas because they're scared of losing their spot. No ID is somebody who would teach you as much as he can and let you know any secrets he know, how he think, because he wants you to tell your secrets too, and y'all put your ideas together and make something better, push the envelope. That's a true like definition of an OG, somebody who really cares about the culture. He is like damn near the ambassador of this hip hop rap culture. No ID himself, from working with the youngins to Jay-Z to Kanye to Rihanna to Drake to me to J. Cole. He like is a mentor. A lot of people don't know how involved that dude really is, man, and how much he cares about, and to Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like how much he really cares about rap culture and seeing it succeed and seeing like real music quality music being made. You know
For those of y'all watching this, if you don't know who No ID is and you don't know what he's worked on, you should probably go do your research. Yeah. Because it's not even the current stuff.
No,
this goes back into the early 90s.
Come on,
Common. They all come through that. It was in somebody's kitchen. Shout out to my boy Derek Dudley too. I think it was Derek Dudley, No ID, Common. That was that early kind of Chicago movement for the 90s hip hop scene. So,
that Can I Borrow a Dollar, all that.
Yeah. So what are you listening to right now? What's kind of influencing your creativity, and musically what are you really checking for?
Well, it's crazy because I was around with Kanye when he was making Yeezus, but my album is like way different than that. But I just appreciated his he always wanted to push the envelope, and I always say you can hate on Kanye, you can say you like Yeezus, don't like Yeezus or whatever. I personally like it because I feel like whenever you have an artist and you take their music away, about 95% of the time you can find another artist that's damn near similar to that, or that you could replace it with, or be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna listen to him, but I can listen to him and it's damn near the same almost. You could take Kanye away and it's nothing like that.
Yeah, no one is like Kanye.
Always. So you gotta respect that.
I got criticized a lot. I went on a whole tirade about saying that Yeezus saved hip hop. And now it was a play on words because Jesus saved thing. So people really got upset about it. But I meant it in the sense of the conversation.
Yeah.
The brave, how brave it is.
Yeah.
So whether you think the music's trash or you love it, it's causing people to rethink where they are musically, creatively, and what they'll sonically accept.
And I never heard no rap music like that, so it's cool, man. I appreciated that. But with that mind state and mindset, when we were making my album, he was always keeping in mind like, yo, we these niggas that's pushing the envelope, like, let's get it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole mindset on that. And I was like, I really want to make something heartfelt. I really want to make something that could be the soundtrack that, it ain't never been a black man from Detroit that's been on a plateau to be heard worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Ever. And I wanted to make sure that, the difference in hip hop.
Right, because you had Rick James and you had,
I mean, in hip hop and currently, you know what I'm saying?
Current, yes.
Yeah, so it was like, I just wanted to make sure I incorporated that. And like, when my grandma and my mom listened to it, I want them to be like, hell yeah, this dude is like really leaving a legacy. I want to look back and be proud of it to play for my kids. And I feel like my first album, the difference was, I was like, not really knowing which direction I wanted to go, and it was like some good radio songs and it got me established at radio and everything, but this one really is saying something and I'm proud of that.
Talk to us about your collaboration with Eminem.
Man, we walked in, the collaboration with Eminem took place through No ID actually, and through Royce da 5'9", because Royce is my homie. A lot of his homies is my homies, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, this kid, man, Big Sean, he's new, but he's like doing it. Telling Em, and Em was like, yeah, I know. And so he met up with No ID, and Em was like, yo, what's up with Big Sean, man? I'm like, I got love for that kid. Like, I be listening to his verses.
So you've met him before?
Yes, no, I never met him until, we went to the studio. So what happened was, he was like, yo, can Sean come to Detroit and come to the studio? Because I was in LA recording. And I was like, cool. I had just bought my mom a house. I was like, I need to go see my mom's new house anyway, and which is my new house too. So
wait, you still live with your mom?
Well, I didn't live with my mom, but when I'm in Detroit, I live with my mom because I want to. I bought the whole family a crib. It's a family situation.
Got it. That's dope. Nice. So it's like it's like the Big Sean compound.
Yeah. I got her the crib she wanted, made it exactly how she wanted. She spent more money renovating this house than it cost.
Gates?
Yeah, it's gates. It's
like you savages out.
Big windows.
Big Sean's keeping you savage. It's cold in the D.
It's cold in the D, man.
It's too cold in the D.
And I moved her out too in the burbs. We grew up in the hood, man, right on North Line, 6 Mile, where that shit is dangerous for real, like for real. And so that was one of my things on my bucket list. But anyway, I went there when it was moving in, and I was like, perfect opportunity to go to the studio with M. We went to the studio, when he walked in, he was like, man, finally we get a chance to meet, man. And we sat and talked for about 2 hours before we even worked on music, exchanging stories.
Right.
And every story I was telling him, about performing at St. Andrews in the basement, to losing your best friends, to this, to that. He was like, it's crazy, man, because I got the same stories, just in different ways. But every story you telling me, I got the same story, whether it be losing your first girlfriend, to this, to that, to losing your friends, to niggas being addicted to drugs, to all this. Like, he had a story for everyone. So then he just really related to me on that sense. And Royce was like, I played Royce my album before, and Royce was like, nigga, this nigga album is about to shit on niggas. Like, it's about to be crazy. And he was like, Em was like, well, okay, I got time to hear a couple songs,
I guess I could hear it a little
because he was
bit.
working on his album too. So anyway, we started playing the album. I ended up playing every song, and he ended up listening. I told him, like, if it's weak, just tell me to cut it off. I ain't got to play the whole thing. He was like, yeah, I'll tell you, I'll tell you. And he listened to every song straight through, was spitting raps back to me, and was like, yo, it's an awesome album. He was like, I ain't never been surprised like that, just like off. He was like, I knew you were good, but it's pretty.
So there's an Eminem collaboration on your album.
I can't say, man. I can't say what if a collaboration is gonna be on my album, if it's gonna be on his album, the next album, whatever. So you know.
Eminem.
Oh hey.
We were just on Eminem.
I knew it.
Yeah, he missed the whole thing.
He
man.
told the whole Eminem story.
Oh, was it good?
It's fucking awesome. However,
Yeah.
it ends badly, and you're oddly close to me, and I need you to move over.
Fuck.
But you know,
I thought you meant this way.
No.
I think
No.
that way.
No.
Yeah.
How did it end badly?
Well, because I asked him specifically if there's an Eminem collaboration on the Big Sean album.
Yes.
He says,
I think he just doesn't want to admit it.
you gotta wait and see, man. Honestly, you gotta wait and see. Here's the thing: it might be for this album, it might be for something else we special planning on doing. It might be for another album. It might be.
but there will be one.
Yes, there will be a Big Sean Eminem collaboration.
You rapped
yes.
together in the same studio.
Look,
at
come
the same
on,
time?
man.
You
Look
did
at
a
this
rap
guy.
song together?
We were in the
Eminem?
studio, man. We were up in the studio. It
Well,
wasn't just like.
But TDE was in the studio with them. Didn't record with him. They just kicked it with him.
They're not from Detroit.
I know. I'm just pointing out that it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to rap. It means if you're there with M, because M's the kind of guy I'm guessing
That's
you
true.
kind of roll on what he wants to do, right? You had
Yeah.
so what's up?
No, but I was saying like when we got to the studio, it was cool because it wasn't like the intention was to go to make anything. It was to go to talk, to meet, to get that relationship
'Cause they never met
established.
before, so,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's what happened. And I just explained like the whole story.
That's all right. You know what? I'll watch it on YouTube.
Now, other things you missed. His girlfriend, he admitted that he's in love with.
I don't really have to admit that. That's a positive thing.
No, but most rappers, how many rappers
Yeah.
we can hear that go, yes, I'm in love?
Well, Sean's an honest man.
Peter's in love.
I'm in love.
He's married.
Yeah, he's married.
He's not a rapper.
I'm
He's
like a rapper.
fucking dork.
like a rapper.
He's
I'm
not a rapper?
something like a rapper.
Shout
Wait
out
a
to our
minute, you're
guy
not-
who's nothing like
You're not a rapper?
I'm not a rapper. I've rapped. You know, I do these parody raps.
You should have stopped with I'm
All
not
right,
a
no,
rapper.
I'm not
Yeah.
What
But
else?
we did learn that about him. We learned that they hang out, smoke blunts, and drink 40s together. And that she
regular
likes
people.
gangster rap.
Yeah, she don't be smoking blunts. I ain't gonna say I don't be smoking
She's
blunts.
with white boys?
She don't be smoking
Nah,
blunts.
she's on Glee. She doesn't smoke. I was kidding.
Got it. No
He put her
blunts.
onto
Yup.
sneakers. What else?
You put her
Yeah.
in the sneakers, and she likes gangster rap, and they met on Twitter.
That's my style right there. I like that.
That's that style right there, right?
I love that.
Wait, time out though. He's like a what do they call it? A lurker? No, he's a
Troll?
A troll on Twitter. Like if he sees a hot chick with cleavage, like he's going in, married or not. Were you lurking on your girlfriend on Twitter? Like
Yeah,
you
I
went
was
on and looked
lurking.
at her
Years
picture?
Well, what
Wow.
happened was she was loving a Detroit mixtape, and I think she said her brother had put her on, and she never downloaded
Which is
a
the
mixtape.
first mixtape she ever downloaded. His.
Yeah.
She's like,
She was like,
Dat
man.
Piff.
Yeah.
digging.
Shout out to
Big
Glee
Sean.
on that Dat Piff.
Right, so you know what I'm saying? So that, and then I heard through the grapevine, she was like, yo, that she had love for me. She thought I was cute. You know what I'm saying?
He went in.
So I just went up all the way in.
I know you know what it is, right? The moustache.
The mustache.
That's not a mustache. You have a moustache.
Yeah, that shit is fancy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit is fair fancy
That's
right
the
here.
moustache. That's what she loves.
Yeah, I know.
The ladies love it. Are you gonna be a moustache man for life now?
Probably so.
You think you're gonna be like you're picturing yourself
Yo,
now
I
20
see
years
my
down the road?
I
I see
like it.
my
I think it's
dad with
cute.
this mustache.
Yo, wait,
my
did
dad
your dad
mustache
have the
serious.
Whispers joint?
No, let me tell you
The
something. My
big
dad.
furry caterpillar
Oh
joint?
hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna probably have that too.
Yeah, grown
I do
man.
be having that. I just don't let it grow all the way out.
I noticed it though. For some reason, like a while ago, I was like, Sean always has a mustache.
Yeah,
now.
they can't be like, yo, this nigga look 40 years, 50 years old.
It does
just
make you look a
thick-ass
little older, though.
mustache.
It
I
does.
know.
I say
No,
it.
but I like it. I like it.
I say you go in because it definitely reminds women of their fathers, and that whole like it's weird,
weird.
psychopath
It's weird
thing
when
is
you say
crazy.
that.
It's
I don't know.
weird. It's
Getting
weird,
again.
but it's real. It's real. Take it from
Bro.
an old head.
I know.
They like it when you're
Ebro.
fatherly,
Ebro, you're
paternal.
getting weird again.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
right.
Hell
uncomfortable.
yeah. Miley Cyrus this week
A little
already.
weird.
Yeah.
Did you mention Riff Raff yet?
No.
You want to get that in?
No.
Or you want to just Riff Raff?
Riff Raff.
Miley Cyrus. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
what's up with Miley
She was
Cyrus?
here
She was just here
yesterday.
the other day.
Oh, that's my homie right there.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
She didn't. We forgot to ask her about.
You
Big
smoked
Sean.
out with her too?
You on a record? You're on the record, aren't you? Didn't you do a song with her or something?
Yeah.
Did something.
for her.
You're just out here making
Yo,
music, man.
now while she was here, I didn't want to damage the Miley Cyrus brand, so I was easy on her. And she's 20 and she's young. However, I do know Miley Cyrus studio sessions have what we know as BPM, blunts per minute, because they keep. I mean, it don't stop.
Mike Will made it, man.
Mike Will made the blunt and passed it around.
And then pass it around.
Did anyone mention to Sean? Because all I get with rappers is credit for bad things. Like I remember after the BIG thing came back, I was like, "You're my man. Why'd you say?" Did anyone mention him when the MTV list came out? and I was standing up on the radio for a week yelling that Big Sean should be absolutely as high as he was. Do you remember that conversation?
I do remember, but it's not about you. It's about congratulating him.
No, I want to be congratulated. I want to be congratulated. I stood up for him.
It's all good. You my dog, man.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I got this song that. Anyway, I ain't gonna talk too much.
No, come on.
No, I got this. No, I got a song. Might be on my album, might not, but it's with a homie that I know you definitely got love for. Big fan of. I would imagine. Pretty cool. Pretty rap. Pretty hard. Reminds me of New York. Every time I listen to.
What city is this person from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Ah, got it.
It's not Lil Wayne.
Are you gonna tell the not as cool people?
Currency.
No. No.
You don't got it.
Somebody. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Currency's my dog, though.
Well, he said New Orleans. I just assumed Currency.
Why didn't you go to J Electronica?
Oh, because I forget. Because Jay's from a place called Crazy Town. From everywhere in the world. That's where Jay's from. Yeah. Love that guy.
This guy's a smart guy right here.
I love Jay.
I play stupid. But
no wonder why you're the man.
Exactly.
I do have a role here. Well, Big Sean, why don't you intro this new song? We got Big Sean with us right now. Tell us about the song. When can we expect videos and all that shit?
Man, this new song, Beware, featuring Janae Aiko. People don't know how to say her name right, Janae Aiko. And Lil Wayne. And it's cool because this song came about. This is a song I've had for a while that I wanted to drop. And, I think it was cool. I think it's something new, and I wanted to push the envelope. But it's not a regular rap song. It's not a song that's just regular shit, no turn up shit, whatever. It's something that has a little bit of meaning to it, a little bit of heartfelt feelings to it, and real situations. So I remember I was playing my album for Wayne. We was kicking it, and this was the first song I played. And he was like, "I ain't even gotta hit the rest. I'm hopping on this shit right here. I'm hopping on." And I didn't even want another rapper on there. I thought it was just cool with me and Janae Aiko, and a lot of features I got for the album I didn't use. If they didn't add anything to the song, I didn't fuck with it, no matter what the name was. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Wayne added a good story to it. He added a great perspective, and he was on there. It was good. So that's
when you get a verse from Wayne where he's really going for it, that's a verse you got to keep.
Yeah.
Wayne gives out 1,000 verses.
Yeah. And
800 of them, he wrote on a napkin at a Denny's. You're not even thinking about it.
Nah, but
when you get one of those.
Yeah, it's a real quality song. It's produced by my first producer I signed, Key Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Dean, for all you hip hop heads, know Mike Dean, from Ghetto Boys, a lot of Kanye stuff. So it's a real cool song, man. A lot of people seem to really like it, and it's Beware.
When's the album come? We didn't even get
August 27th.
Did you say that already?
Yep. I just dropped the trailer with the date, August 27th. I was still drunk from
last night. I was drinking Douce. Sorry.
As you always are. Good. Hey, Sean, good luck, bro. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me, man. That's all you got to say? That's it?
Well, you guys have been talking for 40 minutes. I don't want to come in and then
that's all, though?
Yo, listen.
We can do a nice one-on-one and talk some rap.
What I could tell, and this
you ain't want to say nothing about, no Black Milk or no,
You have Black Milk on the album?
No, or Slum Village or anything. Nothing?
Tell me about the first time you heard J Dilla.
Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy.
Do you know Black Milk?
Yeah, I know Black Milk, man. That's my dog.
Can we get him on the album? What's up with that?
You could probably hear some of me and Black Milk. I don't know if it'll be on the album.
But you have something.
We don't have anything.
Let me
currently.
get some. Can I get
but
some?
It's a phone call away. That's my dog, and I'm sure he feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to J Dilla family. I talked to J Dilla mama and his homies, and they was like, "Yo, if J Dilla was around, he definitely would have rocked with you and gave you something really special." So that's
got to be nice to hear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think Rosenberg's gonna tear up.
A lot of people like, "You fuck boy, J Dilla wouldn't have gave you shit." You fuck.
Wait, who says that?
No,
you talking about on the internet? Because
just
fucking
clowns. People do hate on
people.
Sean gets underground hate for sure. Sean gets hate.
Wait, I don't understand why.
People don't think of him as lyrical miracle enough.
It's not spherical, spherical, lyrical, miracle.
Even though young nigga be spitting though.
I know. I don't.
Even though I always try and push the envelope, whether I make songs,
but you don't
some
overspit.
People like, some people don't like.
Yeah, but people are always gonna.
You don't overrap.
Yeah, but that's an art to not overrap. Some people can hop on the record.
So my boy, here's a good example of it. Right, we were playing Mercy one day, and a hater friend of mine is like, "This song Mercy sucks. They're saying nothing." And I said, I'm not saying that this song reinvents the wheel of lyricism, but why I always said you had the best verse on Mercy, you and 2 Chainz, is that both of you don't overdo anything on it because that song doesn't need that.
That's a
what
good
makes
rap.
that song hot is just you coming on and being part of the song.
And adding to the song, like that's even better. That's even more. When you try and prove yourself every time, that's how you just fuck it up, man.
No, what proves yourself is when you go to the club and that song plays and everyone sings every word
Let me
of
tell you
Sean's
something.
verse.
Nas came up to me and was like, "I be living to your Mercy verse. I live to that." And I'm like, Nas, come on, man. You ain't gotta tell me this shit, man. He's like, no, seriously, I live to this shit. I live to Mercy. I'm like, all right, nigga. And then we did our song, and it was like, we went completely in and was blacking out on it, but
different kind of verse,
different
altogether.
type of song, different type of verse, different type of thing. So I wanna, but I love that because over time I want to prove myself, man. I want to be You look at the legends; they ain't become legends off one album. They ain't become legends off 1-2 album. You got to put that work in, and I want to put that work in. I want to put that dedication.
He wants longevity.
Can I also assert that some of you over rapping ass motherfuckers, you think you're more important than the music, and that's one of the biggest mistakes that cats make is they get on a record to just over rap,
and I can't be hearing all that shit,
and forget that this is an actual song. There's a beat. There's a melody.
You know what I'm saying?
There's cadence.
Talking my head off.
No, like you could do battle rap if you just want to say words. You can do battle rap, which is a cappella. If you want to hear songs, that's the failure. I'm not going to name names and start those fights online. But there are a few rappers that people mention. You want me to throw some names that people mention, and I'll tell you that they didn't make songs.
Let's go.
People always throw like Chino XL's name in the
Chino
mix.
XL, phenomenal rapper, didn't make songs.
Love
yeah,
Chino,
but listen, Sean wants to make songs for everybody.
Who else you got?
For girls that are driving in
Laura's
the whip.
trying to stop
hell yeah.
She's trying to not get us to the slander portion.
No, but I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I do. I do want
right?
that.
We want to sell some records. Listen, Evie's over here. All the girls want to hear songs that we could. I want to sing his hooks.
But you're burying Sean now too, because Sean doesn't need to be like, yeah, I'm the guy who needs to make records for everyone, and I make records for the ladies.
But he does.
But he makes good songs. But I wouldn't say that he makes like the only song I didn't fuck with that I told
It's
you.
not just for the ladies.
It was the first one with Chris Brown. That wasn't for me.
Right,
that was
right.
one where I could say that's not for me.
Yeah,
but that's
I feel
fine.
that.
If you don't fill an album with that, we're good. I understand wanting to have a record that gets some radio play.
Yeah, and it's never like that.
The ability to combine a great story or some sort of perspective with melody and let it all live at the same time. Like when you go back and you listen to a Gang Starr, Guru and Premier were great together because they complemented one another. One wasn't trying to outdo the next. It was one complete event. It was one thing together, and it worked in unison. And if you look at all the great things that have happened in hip-hop, Tribe Called Quest, Ali Shaheed's beats or Q-Tip's beats mixed with Fife's rhymes, everything had its place, even Wu-Tang. Every rapper in Wu-Tang mixed with the beat. Every rapper wasn't on every song, right? People had their roles, and that's what motherfuckers miss when they're just like, yo, you ain't saying nothing. It's about the song, though. You have Eminem got popular because he linked up with someone who knew how to make great songs. When Eminem,
it could have been Eminem. He could have been, if he had never linked with Dre, he could have been a Chino XL type dude who was great and regarded as a great rapper, but wasn't able to achieve superstardom because he didn't have the song creation. But that does remind me of one last absolute last thing. Was there any really great shit that you were disappointed didn't end up on Cruel Summer? Because you were deeply involved in that one. You made a lot of music around there.
Not anything I did. Everything I did for Cruel Summer, they got used. Except one song that didn't get used. I ain't mad that didn't come out. I kind of just hopped on that song because everybody was on that song, and I was like, okay,
so there's a posse cut that never came out with a bunch of y'all.
Yeah, me, 2 Chainz, Pusha, who else? Common.
Who else? Oh, and Saha.
Common, yeah, a lot of people. So all of us. It was one. But
just curious.
It'll probably come out.
It happens, man. It happens.
It happens to the
best.
Some
shit works, some shit don't.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Hey man, Behind 97, y'all always show that love. I appreciate y'all. With that being said, adding perspectives and different things. I hope y'all fuck with Beware. You know what I'm saying? That's the lead single off Hall of Fame. But
Janae's so hot that I'm bound to like it.
Yeah. Can you tell her to put some shoes on? Just once in a while.
Yeah,
sometimes I worry about Janae Aiko walking around with no shoes on.
Me too.
She was walking through SOBs, no shoes on. That fucking floor is disgusting.
She's at one with the earth.
That fucking floor is disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was up in there.
Oh, I didn't peep that.
Great, now Sean doesn't want to talk to her anymore.
I mean, maybe she has maybe part of her entourage is like a foot washer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Foot washer.
Shout out to Janae.
Or maybe she had some little flip flops on as she got to the, some chancletas on.
And she's on Rock the Bells this year too. She's a talented girl.
Beautiful woman.
We'll probably be on Rock the Bells too.
Really?
Yeah, you'll probably see me. I don't know if I've spilled the beans or whatever.
You probably did, but there it is.
There you have it. Exclusive.
You might see Big. I figured that could happen.
Yeah.
Big Sean likes hanging out with us so much he doesn't want this interview.
Yeah, he's just posted.
Can we kick it some more?
Before we started the interview,
Yvette needs to leave though.
He was like, "This is not coming to work when I come here."
That's nice. That's
he
nice.
was like,
hear.
"Yo, y'all like talking hip hop. We talk the mainstream shit.
Yeah.
We crack on it. He's hanging out."
Well, they have to go make him do some annoying, not as fun shit. So
yes. All right. So I'm gonna see.
Fuck the label. Fuck.
I mean, relax, Kanye. Chill out, Kanye.
Yeah, nah.
They already have
You're
Yeezus,
gonna get something thrown at you. Shut up.